Oh, God. All right, Jesse.
Proposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy.
Oh, JFK. JFK knew what was going on. He fucking knew. God damn it, Jesse. How many points you got? Okay, well, let's go back to the interview room since we do have some kind of conspiratorial things all around us. Now, for those that don't know what the words conspiracy theory means, let me illuminate you. The word conspiracy means two or more people trying to create an illegal act in kind of a hidden way, like clandestine way. A theory is a proposed idea that could be. So when you put the two words together, all you're saying is that a type of illegal activity that's clandestine could be happening. Not is happening, could be happening. And when you phrase it like that, it's such a mundane group of words. I don't know why people freak out about it. So, with that being said, Jesse and everyone else, typically when I talk about conspiracy theories, I try to talk about conspiracy facts. There's a lot of conspiracies going on, especially from, corporations and shit. That's all they fucking do is conspire. But regardless, let's get back to the point here. This is a Freemason manual. Freemason member manual. I was invited to the Freemasons 2 times, declined it both, because I didn't want to have to remember this whole fucking book. Apparently that could be a prerequisite, or so I was told. Maybe they told it to scare me, but they said, you got to remember this book. And I'm like, no. But I was able to get my hands on a Freemason book from Kentucky. But yeah, if you look here, you can see George Washington with his, what is that? Yeah, he's got a sash. You might, oh, that's just a sash. By the way, again, Freemason book, an actual Freemason book. Freemasons, we'll get into that some other time. But he's wearing his Freemason medallion, if you don't notice. And it does say down here, which I can read for you. It says, painted from life by Williams for Alexandria Lodge, number 22. By the way, if you didn't know, there's probably at least 3 or 4. If you don't live in the boonies, there's probably at least 3 or 4 Freemason lodges within a mile or 2 radius of where you live. They're everywhere. Completed September 18th. I think a cat's got me. One of the cats got me. One of the kitties got me. He's biting my leg. Oh, stop it. It was completed he's climbing up my leg. September 18th, 1794. The original is one of the Washington rarities owned by Alexandria Washington Lodge number 22. Lodge has refused $100,000 for a painting of George Washington Freemason, and this was written in 1920, this book. 1920. Okay, 1918. Shit. Very fucking old. Over 100 years old, this book. Let's bring up something out of this book real quick. Let me flip through it real quick. Okay, symbols. All right, symbols. I know you all some of you love memeing about the fucking, that shows you how old this book is. And then, book 3, Master Mason degree. I'm sure some of you seen memes, and you even meme yourself of like the sovereign eye within the triangle, and the eye of Horus, or Osiris rather. This symbol here is used a lot. Freemasons and those of these certain organizations love symbolism. They fucking love it. Everything is allegory and symbolism to them. So I guess I was going to try to bring up some of the different symbols. So this, a very innocuous symbol. I forget what that's called, but that's like a measuring tool. Like, people would measure it. Carpenters, architects, I think even, architects, shit like that. Me not that kind of Illuminati. I was just want to say that these symbols you see all around you are not as innocuous as they seem. And they're not as benign. They have purpose. They're kind of saying, hey, I own this. Hey, this is part of my cool kids club. So when you see shit like this, if it's a parody or something, people are probably just using it without knowing it's the true extent of these symbols. But for like mega corporations and investors and shit, when they use this stuff in their logos or in cartoons, even through Cartoon Network and just shit like that, they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to recruit you subconsciously. And they talk about this shit in this book. This book's like 400 fucking pages long, so we'd have to sit here and read it. And I know none of you are going to stay for that. If I had a dollar bill on me, I would go look at a dollar bill. You want to talk about symbolism? Go look at all the fucking money. They're trying to say, we own this shit. By the way, this is a very small picture. There you go. It's two hands shaking within a star. If you look carefully, one of the thumbs is kind of like over here. Not like, let's see. I can't shake my own hand. But the thumb is slightly placed off center. If someone ever shakes your hand like that, 9 times out of 10, they're trying to see if you're also a member of the club. And I occasionally will shake people's hands doing that. I've only got maybe like 2 or 3 people actually shake back like that and they never said anything. And it could be just the way they shake. But yeah, they love symbols. They love gestures. They love all this allegory shit. They're all about it. They say symbols have more power than words. What does the I mean and the words on the dollar mean? Well, again, I don't have it on me. I guess we could look it up, but... oh, yeah, basically it says New World Order, right? It says our new order. Like, yeah, it says something about the New World Order, which I'm sure you've heard bullshit memes about that too, but presidents have said it. A lot of people have said it in power, like we're going to have a New World Order. NWO, baby, best wrestling ever. But here you go. Here's a diagram of a ritual, a death ritual. It's a mock death ritual, by the way. They love death. If you ever heard the Skull and Bones cult or fraternity, and a lot of the presidents in the past came from the Skull and Bones Honor Society. That's not a coincidence. And the cat just broke something. Cats are breaking stuff. They're running and breaking. So this is a ritual they would probably do to allow new members into the club. Let's see. It's called At the Grave. But it says, you know, different brethren, the family, the grave. You actually, you the member, would be laying in the grave or the casket. And they would do like a mock death ritual. They're trying to say your old life is dead and, you know, your new life has just begun. But there you go. I think that's enough conspiracy shit for now. The existence of Freemason implies the existence of slave Masons. Maybe we're all, maybe if you're not a Freemason, you're a slave Mason. I hope not. The all-seeing eye, though, that's the eye of sovereigns, or sovereignty. I guess that's possibly the same thing. It's the eye of God, basically. You cannot be a Freemason unless you believe in a God. You don't have to believe in a specific God, but you just have to believe in a higher power. They call him the Grand Architect. And what's funny is, I think the guy in the Matrix 3 was called the Architect. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. But there you go for your conspiracy thing.